Another great performance coming from the Broadway Theater League.
It's Matt and Britt, I believe. Correct, guys?
You got us.
Yes, sir.
How are we?
Doing wonderful this morning. How are you?
Great.
Great. I was looking at your bios yesterday, and I know you went to Wagner College, Britt.
I did. Go Seahawks. Woo!
My wife is from Staten Island, so
great.
we knew all about Wagner College there. And you also play a special instrument that we're going to get to. You got a big iced coffee. My wife forbids me to have iced coffee. She says if you're going to have coffee, you got to have just regular hot coffee.
Anytime he spends $100, he has to let her know.
Especially on coffee.
Yeah. And so, Matt, where are you from originally?
Southeast Texas, about 90 miles east of Houston.
Mm-hmm.
A little town called Nederland.
Nederland. Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of that before.
Tiny little place.
Yeah.
Lovely little town. Went to undergrad at Westminster Choir College and Princeton University. Go Broncos, I think.
Okay.
That's what we were.
There you go.
Not a lot of sports.
Well, Broncos versus Seahawks then. This was a matchup from the Super Bowl from a couple of years ago.
The Seahawks will always fly above the rest. So.
I think I saw Oklahoma State on your bio, too.
I did. I got my master's at Oklahoma State University, choral conducting. Graduated there a couple years ago, and back out here on the roads.
What was your master's in?
My master's in choral conducting.
What is that? What is that?
I was supposed to be a choir teacher, and I ended up performing instead. Not too shabby. I'll take it.
Cool. Was it a typical situation where you thought maybe you'd get into something else in the college and you fell into that?
Sort of. Actually, I had done 2 tours and a couple of regional productions previous to starting grad school.
Okay.
And the director from one of my other gigs called me 2 days after I graduated from grad school. I was like, hey, by the way, I'm doing Guys and Dolls. Do you think that maybe? I'm like, yeah, why not? I'll put off being an adult for a little bit longer. Let's go live on a bus and see America.
Cool. So Nathan Detroit, or what'd you play in that one?
Sky Masterson.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. We had done Damn Yankees together previously, and I really enjoyed the Joe Hardy role. Really enjoyed working for him, and so came on back and thought I'll try it again. And then while I was on the road with that, I ended up booking this.
No regrets, right?
No, none whatsoever.
Cool. And Britt, how about you? How'd you get into this whole line of work here?
Oh, I have always wanted to perform since I was younger, and I went to ballet class about 5 times a week when I was little, but I broke my ankle when I was about 12, and it just didn't repair correctly.
How'd you do that? How'd you break it?
I was on point shoes. So
Performing.
Yeah, performing. Crunched it down. And then, my mom signed me up for musical theater class while I was healing, and I really fell in love with it, and that was the end of that. Yeah, and I just went to school for musical theater performance. I double majored in anthropology, and just have been touring with different shows like Matt and regionally in and out of New York City. So it's been fun.
So it sounds like you have a background in, as you said, some dance and some music. Now, Matt, you mentioned the music part. How about the dancing part?
How about the dance, Matt?
Goodness, no. My first gig was a joke. We thought it would be funny. I was in New York with some friends, and they bet me a drink that I wouldn't go to the audition for Cats because I don't sing rock music. I'm not a tenor, and I absolutely cannot dance. And so I sang, Genesis, I Can't Dance. We thought that would be funny. And they agreed and they cast me. So it's the running joke of my career.
And you got a drink.
And I got a drink out of it. And the running joke is that I can't dance, but my first tour credit was Cats. So everybody assumes that I'm a dancer. But no, I'm a terrible dancer.
One of my favorite Genesis songs. Come on, bust out a little bit for us. Come on. Come on, man.
Hot sun beating down, burning on my feet, just walking around. That's all you get.
Yeah!
Hired.
Love it. Yep. Love it. Now, and Britt, you said that you might be able to bring in, and I know I talked to Courtney from the Broadway Theater League, you have on your bio the ability to play a special instrument.
Yes, it's a very special instrument. My family and I love to sing and play music together, but I'm the less talented musically one of the family, so I was always the percussionist. And I got into these little jaw harps.
The jaw harp.
Yeah, so this is an alto jaw harp.
Really? So there are different types of harps?
Yeah, there are different frequencies.
Okay.
So this is a lower frequency one. It doesn't go the whole range.
So how's that determined? Just the gap, the opening?
The gap and opening and like the thickness of the metal.
Okay.
So the thicker the metal, the lower the sound.
Sure. Cool.
Yeah. So maybe I'll play the beginning of 42nd Street.
Awesome.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
so
I can't wait to hear this. This is so exciting.
Yeah,
have you heard her do this
I
yet?
have not heard this yet.
Cool.
I'm
Well, you can dance to this if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he could sing along,
Yeah.
too. Yeah, so I'll try it for you. I haven't really tried
feel
it
free to
yet.
add in, Matt, if you want, whenever you guys do
I
that
don't want
kind
to
of
interrupt this.
All right.
That's it.
All right.
And
Cool.
if you bite it too hard, like you heard, it'll snap your teeth a little bit. So
Well-
that's kind of a fun little morning surprise.
Well, we do have a dental expert in from time to time, too, so we can maybe fix that for you.
Wow, I want one of those.
Yeah, they're fun. And I have like a set of harmonicas and different stuff like that.
Oh, you can do that as well?
Well,
wanna
just
know why
as
this
well as
hasn't-
this. So if that is any indicator for me.
I want to know why neither of those things have come out on the bus yet, especially at like 8 a.m.
Oh
those
my
early morning
gosh.
bus calls. Why you're not back there giving us a little.
There you go,
amazing
Matt.
grace
You
on
can
the-
make that. You can make that call.
I'll talk to the company manager. Let's make this happen.
Give us an idea of the production for people that don't know about 42nd Street. Just a little quick breakdown of what it is.
Well, essentially, the show is sort of your quintessential Broadway backstage drama. You've got theater newcomer Peggy Sawyer comes to the city, gets cast in her first show, sort of by accident. Compliments of the Maggie Jones role.
Kind of like Matt and Cats, huh?
Yes.
only hers was certainly more fun, and she can certainly dance. And she is put into the role at the last minute as the Dorothy Brock, the diva character, becomes injured. And so Julian Marsh, the character that I play, steps in and grooms her for the part very, very quickly, in 36 hours, actually. And it's her journey to stardom.